Come on, get a suck off that NASCAR. Get a suck off that NOS bottle. I could use some boost right now. Oh, oh, oh my God! Why'd you guys have to do that to me? Greetings, I'm Smithers, and we're banging back into the Nationwide Series on a fantastic full week of Smithers Speedway racing for Daytona Speed Weeks. Now, just like the Truck Series, my Nationwide starts are going to be shaved down like a policy discount from 20 to 15 races this season. I hope to branch back out in the future, but it makes sense for this year, as I'm scheduled to run for 2 different manufacturers and 3 different numbers. I'm getting split all over the place this week and for the Nationwide season. Like in NR2008, I'm really in it for the trophies, but I will be keeping track of the lower series points for 2009. I've already got the truck victory in my back pocket for this year, and like last season, I want to try and get this trophy as well and sweep out Daytona, at least in the series where that Triple Crown achievement matters. Your starting lineup for tonight's race, starting on the pole, is last year's Nationwide Series champion Clint Boyer driving the 29 this season, Holiday Inn sponsored RCR Chevrolet. Outside of the front row, Reed Sorensen, whose car I took because I had performed a bit better in 2008 than this driver did. He'll be running full-time in that 32 car, and I am running full-time in the 43 car, which would have been his ride. Got many Cup stars in the field tonight: Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Stewart, Harvick. Also got another Earnhardt in the field of, I believe that's Kerry Earnhardt driving the number 31. Michael Waltrip is also in the field driving the 99. Paul Menard, Austin Dillon driving the RCR 2 car this time. We got a pretty good looking field. Let's go ahead and look down here at the bottom half, see if there's anyone that may have qualified bad. There sure is. David Reagan, Keselowski, and Edwards all had bad qualifying runs. Same with Logano. Dang, 50-second qualifying runs. Maybe those guys will be able to make some time up, but they've been a little bit slow. Also got Matt Kenseth in the field driving the 16. Only 2 more races left in Speed Weeks. Got 140 laps more to complete around Daytona amongst the 2 series that we have left. And after the conclusion of this race, all we have left is the big race of the Daytona 500 to kick off the Cup Series of NR 2009 for the Smithers Racing channel. Leave a like down below if you've enjoyed Speed Weeks thus far, and if you're hyped up for the Daytona 500. Once again, as the field gets out here onto the racetrack, let's look at our nationwide statistics for the race. Still at the same Daytona track we've been using all Speed Weeks long, the revamped reloaded 2009 version. 60 laps on today's race, 42 opponents in the race, 43 counting myself, but I got 42 guys I'm going to be going wheel to wheel bump drafting against and maybe just avoiding their shit. Opponent difficulty strength, just like the Truck Series, is set at 90%. It's been kind of all over the place this week with the different series that I've been doing. It's not been consistent at all. Still got the realistic damage policy on, yellow flags, all the black flags, and every flag will be in that flag stand and ready to be of use. And our weather for this evening, it is very cloudy over Daytona International Speedway, 64 degrees Fahrenheit, and we got a bit of a slower wind speeds today, 9 miles per hour and heading south direction. The setup for the Nationwide mod seemed to do a lot better with tire management, so you might not see me take off into the corners like I was in the ARCA and the Truck Series. Hoping to do a bit management better with the track position and not give it up so easily. Get myself to the front, green flags waving, I'm behind Big Dick Conway in the Extends 87 machine. Let's get our Toyotas up front. I keep forgetting I am driving a number 10 Toyota in this race. The McCafe McDonald's sponsorship for Braun Racing, I think, or Brian Racing. I got some teammates out here. The 11's one of them, and I haven't seen any of them yet really at all this weekend, so I couldn't tell you. I would recognize them if it was the font. I think Reed Sorensen's one of them. The 32 car that's on the front row. I just didn't quite have the same speed in my 10 McDonald's Toyota. I almost said Chevrolet. See, I don't even know what fucking manufacturer I'm talking about right now, and I am being left to the wolves out on the outside. Stay in the draft, don't lose this pack. It looks like half the field's already like fallen off. Are we having another freaking same thing happened in the ARCA race? Put together a car set and some of the cars weren't actually like rated fully, and we had like 2 packs going on throughout the race, and it was just weird. So might be seeing the same thing here, as half the field's fallen off and the rest of them are taken away. 2 laps into this thing, and I'm starting to see that we're gonna have a really split race here. Still got a good pack up front, a good chunk of people. I'm 22nd right now, so that's kind of, I guess, normal. Maybe not on lap 2 of a race that people would be falling off that quickly. Definitely will have to look into that for the next race that we do with this car set, or with any super speedway nationwide cars that races that we run this season. So far I'm just hanging on, trying to get the little bit of a draft off the 01 car in front of me to see if I could hang on to the pack. I have a lot of speed, but not enough to keep up with these guys. At least it felt like it during practice. I was hitting, look, I'm hitting 190 right now. I'm climbing speed. Definitely getting the draft a little bit as we're going down the back stretch, and gonna diver to the inside lane. There's like a whole different set of speed going on between different drivers. Like the top 8 you could see are broken away, then you got this pack, and then everybody else is just gone. That's on me. I should have done a bit of more race testing. I was just practicing to see where my car was going to be running for the race. I did not practice race the Nationwide Series around this track whatsoever to see how they were going to run, and like I said, I put the car set together myself with different paint schemes from 2009, because I have a shit ton of 2009 Nationwide Series paint schemes on the mod on the game, but they're not put together in car sets for races like it was for 2007 and 2008. 2007, I didn't do anything, but I've got car sets for that year. I'm liquid in line with these people, but I don't have the speed to race with these people. I'm just caboosing it. Maybe if I can get under the 15, it'd be nice if I just had a little bit of a help. No, I scrubbed off everything. I'm just gonna stick back here. It looks like I'm just gonna be sucking off the tail draft. Things are gonna get real dicey once we eventually probably catch the other pack that's going slow as hell. It's gonna really put things tightly into the race. Probably gonna have a wreck. Dang, yeah, we really don't have the speed. And I'm freaking, you can see the tachometers flashing at me. I've got my gearing ratio maxed to the as far as it'll go before I'm fucking tapping out, and it's hitting the rev limiter. Cutting my engine, they just all of a sudden lifted. If I hadn't gotten fully out of the gas, that would have been Kerry Earnhardt around. That could have been my opportunity to get in front of a couple of people too if I would have seen it coming. I guess I'd be on my toes a little bit more. Also, I don't think I could have done anything in that scenario anyway. We were like in the middle of 2, coming up out of 2. If I would have gone high, that would have scrubbed off that momentum I would have had. Just carrying back here still in 22nd. We're about to just get single file, and people are really showing their speeds. Here we go again, getting reeled up on some drivers. See if I can get underneath Michael Annette as well as Austin Dillon here. Just follow Kerry Earnhardt. I wanted a race. I wanted to dice through lanes like I was in the first couple of races. I was only changing the Daytona races because of trying to keep a little bit of like modernization with how I'm going through the seasons, because that's when the double yellow line got painted at Daytona was 2009, and when that started really playing into effect. I've also got the 2020 version of Daytona too, and I could just start using that. I guess if anyone is curious about that or wanted me to use the more updated version of Daytona, let me know in the comments down below. Told myself back when I was going through this stuff that around like 2010 I think is when I was going to just switch and start using really modern used like tracks, like 2020 versions, and just keep that for like a decade. Where are you going? 33. He checked up. I gave him a bump that put him in the wall. He's gonna have some right side damage. Dang, that lead pack, they are soaring. They just have speed, and they are on a fucking whole nother world than we are. Gonna be pulling 210 miles an hour, and I'm sitting here only going like 190. 10 laps into this race, and that's where my assessment is. We're not the fastest. We're at least top 20 material, and situationally I'm gonna have to put myself somewhere to get up in that top 8 and just hope that I can block off the runs of the fastest cars, because I clearly don't have the speed. Look at them, they're all the way up there probably catching some lap cars by now. This pack in front of me is starting to pull away. I've got no one to catch a draft from. I'm trying to block the 15 of Annette because he's trying to run me back down again. I'd rather get a push, but it seems like NR2003 AI do not want to push you whatsoever. They just see a run and they want to take it and leave you in the dust. Come on, Annette, you know if we work together we'd be getting up here. Just give me a little push with your back bumper, your front bumper to my back bumper. Don't give me your back bumper. The back bumper would be touching butts on the racetrack. I don't want that. I don't want to give it up to this 15 either, because he's probably just going to leave me and join that group just like Kerry Earnhardt did, and then I'm going to be by myself, and I'm going to be going like 7 miles an hour slower, barely hitting 180 by myself. Wonder if I can play strategy into my favor again and luck out and back my ass into another victory in this Speed Weeks. What are you doing? See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys get a run, and you don't want to just like give me a little bump and push me. You just want to move and get around me and take the position. Use your head, pea-brain. 12 laps completed, 48 to go. We've gotten 1/4 of this race complete. What do we got here? Okay, we still got another 12 laps. Get off the apron there, dipshit. Oh fuck, I just gave it the bottom of the Annette. We have now doubled our gap with the pack ahead of us. We are slowly falling away from our shot at gaining any more positions. Just gotta ride it out. I had to ride out the truck race, and it worked out for me. With how stretched out this race is gonna be, I'm surprised that anyone's gonna make any sort of contact with each other, except for maybe when someone tries to send it down pit road, and the pack doesn't expect that, and then that'll be our caution. So I might hang out. Hopefully I'll have enough to hang out and kind of pit towards the tail end of the pit window. And so far, 14 laps in, I think I remember the last couple of races, that's when we started shipping up towards the top of the track. Been able to hang at the bottom pretty good. I'm just watching where the 15's going. I'm keep making sure he's behind me. Fuck it, I'm gonna give it a shot. What does it hurt to try? And if I start falling back from this 15, then I'll know where my 10 car is at, and I'll just pace off of you and hope that your speed will increase my speed and we can catch that freaking pack. And I hope I didn't make this decision too late, or if it's the wrong decision altogether. It's just when I get a run on him, I gotta be careful about tapping him or anything like that. Try and keep my speed going. Full speed around the insides of the corners. This is something I was not able to do. This is what I needed for the truck series or the ARCA car. It was not wanting to do that. Starting to catch up to a slow car ahead of us. Uh-oh, I think that's Brad K in the 88. I for sure as hell didn't do some of the ratings with this series. Yep. Some of these guys are going to get screwed because of that, and that's my bad. This is going to be a weird Daytona race for the Nationwide Series, and that, please, for the love of God, do not run into the back of Keselowski. I don't know if anyone of you watches those AI like voiceovers of some NASCAR clips and stuff, but I get a kick out of those. It is the funniest shit to me. If I could remember the TikTok account off the top of my head, I would shout it out. Whoever that is makes great content with that AI voiceover. Okay, I'm not noticing a difference at all in the increase. The frickin' pack disappeared. Me and Michael and Ned are just out here doing a Toyota test run at frickin' Daytona. Oh, they're there. Okay, they're not too... They're there, but they're gone. And we just don't have the speed, I don't think, in us whatsoever. That AI rating that I missed out doing. I should have gone out to the N ratings after it created the setup, flashed it through the N ratings. I didn't do that. My bad. I just put it together and I kind of assumed that they were already rated because the entirety of the 2008 and 2007 car sets were rated fine. I wonder how the other packs are doing right now, what's going on, or if they're just single file racing and it's like one of them snooze fest Daytona races. Good to know that I'm not really making a difference in speed, like, other than having to move a lot more on the racetrack. I'm moving a lot less and staying within a racing line because I'm not having to block Michael Annette from trying to dive in under me. But like, we're relatively going about the same pace as we were when I was the lead car, like between 180 and 185. What can you do? We still got 40 laps to go in this race, down to the length of the Truck Series race. How many laps we got? 6 laps remaining. Make sure that we're only going to do those fuel things. Okay. Do I have any damage? No damage. We're doing good. Got a clean McDonald's Toyota. It is so weird seeing this Everham 10 on a Toyota. I fucking dig it, honestly. These Toyotas look kind of funky, kind of weird, kind of mean looking in the front with the way that the headlights look. It looks like it's an angry face, you know. I don't know. Does anyone else look at car headlights and grills and taillights and the way that bumpers shape and think of faces? Or is that just me? Now, as far as my own team decisions going forward, will I ever have a Toyota manufacturer under the Smithers Racing name? I don't know about that. I drive a Toyota in real life, so I mean it would make fucking sense, but my dad bashed into my head growing up to be a Chevy fan or a Dodge fan, which is why I kind of chose Dodge to begin with. Take the high road while it was there. It's going to be out of the sport in a couple of years, couple of seasons for NR2012 will be the last time you'll see the Dodge for a little bit, unless, you know, they make a comeback like they're talking about the truck. I was actually there at the track to see the truck announcement in Michigan at the racetrack. That was pretty damn cool. I never really got to experience something like that. I guess when I was there in 2012, they were like showing off the new Gen 6 cars, the bodies for that. That was kind of already announced in Daytona and gotten shown off. They were touring them, I think, probably all the way around the track. I don't know. I was like 14 at the time. I gotta talk about something because I'm just staring at this freaking Travel Center's back bumper. There's nothing else going on. Trying to keep you guys entertained. Hopefully we catch a caution. I know pit stops are going to be coming up soon. I hope somebody screws up and we can get reeled in back together and all be one pack again, at least for a moment. only gonna last, you know, a lap or two because I screwed up the car settings. But we'll get her fixed for the next plate race in the Nationwide Series, like I said. I don't know, I probably should pit when this 15 pits, to be honest, because he's my buddy. Hopefully he's not taking tires. Double check, I'm not taking tires. So yeah, I think when Michael Annette in this 15 car pit, I'm gonna just go with him. Hopefully he doesn't throw it down without my spotter at least telling me, hey, car ahead's pitting or something like that. Give me a word ahead. Also, I don't know what in the hell's going on with my pit road stuff and why none of the pit boxes are loaded in. I just saw that going by. Weird. Hopefully mine's not, and just a random blue sign like the rest of them. Still 25 laps in this race, and we're still hugging that double yellow line. So it was really something going screwed up with the truck and ARCA setups. I was complaining so much about in both of those videos about the car not wanting to turn, and in this series it's doing just fine. I probably could run the bottom double yellow line if I wanted to. I'm just following the pathway of this 15, but able to just cruise in right to turn 1 and go to the bottom just fine, how I, you know, expected the car to work. Just got on the radio, lead bunch pit. Okay, I gotta be coming down this time. We gotta be. I'm taking her easy because I don't trust myself braking last second. Look for a 10, look for a 10. Yeah, I don't understand why all the pit boxes aren't loaded in, and I hope mine... Oh, I guess mine is, but luckily I was able to figure it out. This is my team, thank God I found it. It's like a game of mystery pit boxes, and hope you find yours. There's the 15. Pit lane speed 55. Clear, all clear, all clear. I saw my miles per hour go to 56 for a brief second, and I got real scared. Nothing worse than getting a black flag speeding penalty on a green flag cycle pit stop, and I hope I can haul ass around this apron on this little banking right here and catch up to the 15. I don't think I can, though. Don't pull a Michael Waltrip and spin out on the apron. I'm gonna be an asshole and block this dude. Oh, hey, it's the 33, the guy that I put in the wall earlier in the race. It says I'm currently in 14th. I don't believe a thing that says right now. We're gonna be dropping back a little bit. 15th, 19th, yep. Are we still in 20th, or did we gain a spot? Did I steal this spot from the 33? Nope, we're still in 20th, okay. At least I made that whole pit cycle and we didn't really lose or gain anything. We're still in the same spot, and I did lose my drafting buddy of the 15, but I got a new drafting buddy in the 33. Probably should just let him on by, because I'm only going 179, 180. Alright, now make sure you don't leave me. I gave you the position, be nice, and don't take off without me. You gotta have ream, you gotta have some kindness, you gotta have a heart. Are you the Grinch? I hope not. Just like the 15, I guess this is the strategy that I'm going to be playing for this race, and hope that we can make it to the end and like somehow cycle to like 1 and 2, and then leave it between me having to get a run at the right time. This has really turned into a fuel strategic super speedway race. It's like an RLU Technics race where they got strung out, and that was that. Halfway through this race, 30 laps complete, 30 to go, about to be into the second half of this puppy. Sunset's looking real nice on the back, background of the grandstands right there. Got a little distracted by the beauty of the racetrack. Let's get back to bump drafting and racing. I don't know if we're catching anybody. Looks like we are. Oh, that's the Zaxby's at John West Townley. He's been slow. He's probably been behind us. He ain't in actual position. Michael Annette found his place up there in that 4-line pack, though. Wish I could have gotten up there. But I was a little bit slow coming into the pit stop, and then I was worried about finding my box, and I, of course, am always worried about speeding, so I go like 3 miles an hour slower, or 10. Come on, come on. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? We were supposed to go around. Oh my lord. Okay, at least you figured it out, but we didn't have to get all jacked up like that. Around somebody, not for position, just a lap car. Ooh, some people are strung out ahead of us. Might give us a chance to actually gain, because I am locked in with this 33. We are tandeming. I am freaking on his ass the best that I can. I guess getting my pushing practice in. I haven't actually really been like on him. I've been so close to him. Got a couple more lap cars taking the bottom side. Oh, I didn't realize there's a third car, the 6 of Reagan. Oh, now we're getting boxed in by him. Killing our speed, killing our run, buddy. Direct us, get us by. Thank you. This 33 is not even for position. 15 is the next car for position, who was my drafting buddy, and he's freaking all the way in the next county up there. So I guess my mission is to get to the 15, or to just save fuel and make it to the end and watch everyone else take it down pit road. Currently we're at half a can, so definitely not going to be able to make it to the end unless I like somehow start running like 90% throttle and I can still keep up. Been running about a lap or so trying to run, 50 throttle, or like not have my, at least the pedal on my sim rig not push all the way down. It's kind of hard to like feel for that because there's not like a drag, you know, of a throttle cable or anything like that to feel off of. It's just so I'm kind of like just floating in empty space with that, trying to save fuel. I don't know if it's gonna work though. I mean, 2 laps of doing it. Let's see if it goes down at all. I mean, I keep also full throttling it to make sure I kind of stay within bay of the draft of this 33 car. And nothing's changed with my recommended added amounts of fuel. I was really excited for this 2009 kickoff to the Nationwide Series as well. I don't know why, but some reason this Nationwide or like lower series season of drivers and schemes and stuff like that is something I just really enjoyed. Like from here on to the next few years, it's just when they also changed to the next gen, the Nationwide car to match the Gen 6 stuff. Like that's also when some of the racing was fun, I guess, or some of the drivers I liked or were up and coming. This is definitely not the product of that series that I wanted to open up to, with something kind of lame like this. But you're gonna have some lame duck races, I guess, if you do 20 different versions of Daytona. You know, last season was a banger, I think, of races for the pack racing. At least at the opening of Daytona, the first 3 races it was. But like, everything has been a little bit different this time around, using a different track. It was new to me. Where's the 33 go? I just bumped him again like he did in the frickin' pack. Luckily he didn't scrape off the wall this time. Now I don't know what we're in a dead zone. The 15 is way off in turn 3. He has gained so much time on me. I'm not gonna get any more positions gained. I'm gonna be riding around with people I can't get positions on. Coming down to 20 laps to go in the race. Not a single caution in sight. I wonder what the AI is gonna do, if they're gonna just push all the way until they almost run out of fuel, or are they gonna wait till the pit window opens up so that they know that they make it to the end of the race, and then they're gonna come down with a 15 to go or something like that. I'm debating on what I should do, because I don't want to get put a lap down, but also I'm trying to just think of a strategy to get ahead of everyone that is miles ahead of me. Damn near impossible situation I'm in to try and get myself up front, but if it can cycle and like a caution comes out, maybe we can do something. Oh, now them front tires are getting worn out. Still not doing the same effect that the truck in the ARCA series did, so I'm happy with that. I really hope these fronts can make it to the end, and that right rear. We got 17 laps to go in this race. I really gotta baby them tires. I wonder if everyone else is gonna be taking like 2 tires or something like that. I don't know what I should do. If I should just get it like a half a can and go for it, or take some tires and just do what everyone else does and, stay in 20th position and have the chance of blowing out one of these front tires, because they are heavily getting worn down. We still got a long way to go before our pit window opens up. 15 laps to go in the race. Everyone's still running as they normally would be, and I can definitely feel my fronts are starting to get soft and worn out. Like, every time I hit a bump, I feel it in the wheel. Man, I really don't want to take 4 tires, but if I have to stay on the fucking, make sure I don't blow my shit up, then I'll do it, I guess, if I have to. I wish I knew where the leader was at, too, so if, he was close to the back straightaway or out of turn 2. I think if I pit regardless, I'd lose a lap. What's crazy too, it looks like the left front's wearing worse than the right front, so if I wanted to take 2 tires, I really couldn't. I'd have to get all 4 tires. That's such a weird thing that the tires are wearing out that way. The left rear is fine. The rest of them are scraping away. Oh, I'm really debating on just sending it down pit road right now, just to throw something at the wall and hope it sticks. I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to be running here for the rest of the race and then following the cycle, probably lose a little bit more ground, maybe not finish in 20th. Oh, I'd rather go down swinging and knowing at least that I tried. Oh, I'm going to get the left sides, I think. I don't believe that left front's going to hold on any longer. I think the rights will stay. It's going to be a weird pit stop, and I'm coming down. Okay, which blue sign's mine? Which one is mine? I think it was at the entrance of the garage. Yep, something like that. Flawless stop. At least getting in there. Hopefully you guys don't jam up anything. Cool, 6 seconds. I'm not gonna go back up on the racetrack. I don't remember if I can get black flagged for that or not. I think I can, so I'm just gonna play it safe. Stay right down here. I hope that the fucking right sides hang on, and I'm gonna go ahead and block this guy behind me. Oh, look who it is! Mr. Annette! We're back together again, buddy! Car is very weird in handling right now because of the right sides being so worn out. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to go back to this little dance again for a second until I get up to speed and I figure out where my car's at. I only lost 5 spots because of that freaking move that I made. Okay, kinda worth it. I'm gonna let the 15 go by again because I can gain at least a couple more miles per hour on him, trailing him. I also don't think that that right front or that left front would have hung on to the rest of the race. It was wearing so fast for unbeknownst reasons to me. I think the right sides will be able to hang on to the end. They're not wearing badly and they're wearing evenly now. This 15 car is trying to get away from me. I can't let that happen. Anyone sending her down pit road yet? They're probably not going to do it till like 5 to go. Oh, there's somebody. That gives me a little bit of hope. Just a little bit, just a smidge. It's the 33. The other guy that I've been drafting. I've not been able to get away from the 33 to the 15. What are we doing here? Dive down, dive low. That's right. Dive low, and I'm going to give you a tap so we can get right on by the 77. 7 laps to go. Coming around. Oh, the leader's already crossed. There goes the 15. All right, I'm by myself now, and I believe I'm a lap down, so it's going to be kind of hard to gain some positions on some of these people. Oh, look at all those cars. I don't know if these... I wish these are positions. I hope these are for positions. I've gained a couple. I'm in 22nd. Those look like cars that I haven't even been racing around. There's a 32. And here's Kyle Busch, the NOS18 machine. I have not seen that guy all day. See, this is what I'm talking about. I hope that I've leapfrogged enough people to where I've gotten something. I'm running with the 18 right now. I know the 20 is going to be real slow. Please tell me that I've gained something. No, still in 22nd. Damn. Come on, get a suck off that NASCAR. Get a suck off that NOS bottle. I could use some boost right now. Oh, oh, oh my God! Why'd you guys have to do that to me? I don't know how I got through that clean, but that was a fucking close call. 5 laps to go. I'm back in 20th again. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I feel like I'm gaining. I gotta gain something out of this, right? Don't lose this 18 car. I know he's quick. I know he's fast. Climb that speed. Climb. 185. That's what I'm talking about. There's gonna be a group of cars that are steaming up and building up momentum right now behind me. I gotta watch out for that. 5 laps to go. 4 laps to go, I think, actually, for me, right? Or is it based on the leader when he crosses the line? Nope, 4 to go. And speaking of that, I think one of these people in front of me are the leader. It just switched over, whether that's the 18 or one of those 2 cars ahead of them. Well, it looks like one of those 2 cars ahead of them are going to be my opportunity in order to have a drafting buddy, because Kyle's too damn fast. This is ridiculous for a plate race. It's just like a mile and a half. We're running up to the wall and the straightaways, down on the line on the banking, and it's all based on who's got the fastest ride. I do not like that we're strung out like spaghetti noodles. This is a boring ass plate race, and I apologize for the racing product. I hope at least I've kept it somewhat entertaining for you. And I just peeked up at who's the guy that I'm trying to run down to. It's the fucking 15 car who's a spot ahead of me. We literally have not gotten away from each other as far as positioning on this race goes. 2 laps left in this race, and again, it's been a snoozer for a plate race. I literally have been running in the same position, staring at nothing, fighting for nothing. We haven't been drafting, haven't been fighting in the draft, no big wreck. To be fair, the last time we did visit Daytona, I nosed the wall on turn 3. Well, hey, we got Junior behind us. I know I could be stunting your gain on Kyle Busch, but he is way up there, and you're way back here. If anything, you could help me out just a little bit. Push me to the end, baby. Final time around Daytona in the Nationwide car, and I'll be glad when this is over, to be honest. Junior, you can have that. This was not the Daytona race that I was looking for. Of course you guys would build up momentum together without me. No. High side. High side's the best side. Oh, Junior's putting us 3 wide. Oh my lord! Why is this gotta be so tight? Damn, man! You couldn't just fucking work with me when we had the run? You had to just blow by us? I'm in 19th. I gained a spot. Oh, it's because I'm ahead of I was ahead of the 77, wasn't it? No? I just somehow gained a fucking spot on the last lap. Alright. 19th. Top 20. It's so weird to me that, like, the fucking one time that my pit box isn't scheduled, like, looking like mine, identified as mine, I hit both pit stops fucking flawlessly. I don't know what that's all about, but I know that this was pretty bad for a Daytona race. Our 2 leaders are coming across for the white flag. A Smithers 1 to go in the Nationwide Series at Daytona. It's been quite an odd you know, fuel strategy type of speedway race. It's kind of reminiscent of the old days, and these are our two left fighting for the end. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 2.3 seconds back in third place, trying to reel these guys in, and there's 3 lap cars that are blocking these two. Kyle goes low. Let's see if these lap cars have anything to do with the finish of this race. Parker Kligerman in the 22 is going high to try and maybe get a draft and just follow in line with 4 cars. Kyle's taking the inside. They're both getting blocked up by lap cars. Kligerman gets back underneath the 09 of John West Townley, and they're nose to tail again. Kyle Busch is reeling up to Robbie Gordon. These guys are lap cars as well. Kyle's going to dive low to the 55. He's going to use the 55 as a block for Kligerman in the 22, and Kyle Busch gets the victory at Daytona in the Nationwide Series in that NOS Joe Gibbs Racing number 18 Toyota. Another race down in the history books of the Smithers Speed Weeks. 18 cars finished on the lead lap, and right from the get-go, about half the field fell off. It really was because of the ratings of these drivers. I definitely did not look at, because there are some people back here that just don't belong back here, like the 88 of Keselowski, the 60 of Edwards, like the entire Roush camp was just non-existent in today's race. Shouldn't be a factor. That is not realistic. Sorensen got a top 5 in the 32 car. Congratulations for him. But your race came down to Parker Kligerman and Kyle Busch came out on top, getting the first victory of the Nationwide Series race. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and getting through the Speed Weeks. I hope you guys have really liked it. This race, probably not so much. This is definitely one that I would not remember at all. I probably won't even remember it like a day or two from now. And all we have left now is the Daytona 500 in the Cup Series, and I know for a fact that is not going to be boring, because the Budweiser shootout gave us just a snippet of what the racing product was going to be for the Cup Series, and it was great. Gotta stay clean for the 500. That's our first points-paying race in the Cup Series, and I am looking to outperform both of my seasons in the 10 car with this new 43 team that I'm running this season. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great evening, a great day whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you in the next video for the Cup race, the big Daytona 500. Peace out.